Police believe that OJ Simpson is in that car.
The jury in the above entitled action find the defendant Orenthal James Simpson not guilty of the crime of murder.
Hey guys, Kendra Summer here. And did you know that there were 2 Broncos involved in the OJ Simpson case? In June of 1994, the whole world watched as OJ led police on a low-speed chase down the Southern California freeways.
The car, okay? Where are you? Please, I'm coming up the 5 freeways, okay?
OJ Simpson was accused of the brutal murder of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ron Goldman. This low-speed chase was viewed by nearly 100 million people, in fact, interrupting Game 5 of the NBA Finals. In fact, up to 20 police cars and 9 helicopters followed OJ Simpson along the LA freeway.
We assume that he plans to get off at sunset and go towards perhaps his home.
This white Bronco was driven by OJ Simpson's friend and football player Al Cowlings. OJ sat in the back with a gun pointed to his head. The pursuit took police on a 60-mile chase and ended back up at Simpson's home in Brentwood, California.
And he is pulling in to the driveway.
Coming around.
Someone is going to the door right now, Eric.
It's total chaos here.
We have found him. The door is opening, and let's see what happens now. We'll watch with you.
After the vehicle was in the national spotlight for 2 hours, it became a celebrity. And Al was approached to sell it to a company in Minnesota, and they offered him $75,000 right before the trial started. So OJ Simpson's former agent got wind of what was going to happen.
At the time of the Bronco chase, I was OJ's agent. There's some people that were going to sell the Bronco to a company called, I think it's Graveline Tours, and they were going to go up and down the freeway, go by the murder site, and I just thought that'd be classless, especially since the trial hadn't started yet.
They were going to recreate the chase and then drive by Nicole's grave. And at this point, the trial hadn't started yet, and Mike wanted to make sure that people did not think OJ was associated with this. So Mike Gilbert and a few other people ended up purchasing the Ford Bronco from Al for the same amount of $75,000. Now, after that transaction, Mike Gilbert and the group never really talked about owning the vehicle. He said the most he was ever offered for it was $275,000. Now you may be asking yourself, where did this truck end up? Well, it spent a large portion of its life parked in a high-end parking garage in Los Angeles. There has been fewer than 20 miles put on the truck since the chase. Now in 2012, the truck was put on display at the Luxor Hotel in Las Vegas. The truck was put on display to help promote a 10,000 square foot sports memorabilia attraction. And interesting facts, Mike Gilbert said he took the original fuel out of the vehicle. He still has it. And he also took the original tires that were used during the chase, and he still has those as well. Gilbert also has all the vehicle documentation, including the temporary vehicle registration, proving Al took possession of the Bronco in April with 1,140 miles on it. Today, the vehicle is currently on loan to the Alcatraz East Crime Museum in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Let's move on to the second Bronco involved in the OJ Simpson case. The second Bronco was actually OJ Simpson's personal vehicle. This truck was parked at the Rockingham estate. Investigators found traces of blood and DNA belonging to the victims, Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman, in the vehicle. Blood was found on the center console from OJ Simpson and Ronald L. Goldman. Blood on the driver's carpet from Nicole Brown Simpson. Blood on the steering wheel, a mixture of OJ Simpson and Nicole Brown Simpson. And finally, they found 3 blood drops on the center console, which were a mixture of all 3. This white Bronco belonging to OJ was destroyed at the conclusion of the trial. This trial gripped the nation for 11 months, with people tuning in daily to see what drama would unfold in the courtroom. All in all, OJ Simpson was acquitted in the murders. The verdict sparked controversy around the U.S., and this trial has been one of the most talked about cases in U.S. history. Despite being found not guilty in criminal court, OJ was later found liable for the deaths in civil trial in order to pay millions in damages to the victims' families.